Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and today we're discussing the PlayStation 5 showcase. And we finally got a lot of information that we've been waiting for a very long time, as well as some new information right after the show. Before we continue, of course, please do subscribe. It's free, so why not? So let's just get started with the thing that most people were really interested in learning more about, and that's the price. We finally have the price less than 2 months before launch, which I think is the first time they have ever waited that long to discuss the pricing of a system. They've been really quiet. Both of them, Microsoft and PlayStation, have just been completely quiet about what the hell this console was going to cost. And unsurprisingly, the PlayStation 5 is $400 for the digital edition and $500 for the disc drive edition. I, of course, will be getting the disc drive edition for many, many different reasons that I'm not going to get into because we're going to get a bunch of digital defenders in the comments that I don't care. Also, during the showcase, they showed off a new Harry Potter game, which I didn't expect at all. I mean, it's Harry Potter. I haven't thought about them since the last movie came out. When was that? That was forever ago. Was I in high school still then? Like, good lord, that was so long ago. I mean, I don't think there was even a Harry Potter game on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. I don't remember when the last Harry Potter game came out. I think it was a Lego game. Or it was some VR game. I don't know. It seemed completely random, but it does actually look a little bit interesting. It is an open world, giant RPG looking thing, and you can actually explore a lot of the world of Hogwarts. But yeah, I don't quite have the same interest level in Harry Potter as I used to, and I don't know who still does. So it's kind of, again, very strange that they included this in the showcase and that they're making this game at all, but I'm sure it will be very interesting at least. They showed off more gameplay of the Miles Morales Spider-Man, which has actually made me not care as much because they just kept showing QTE cutscenes. I don't know why. I wish they showed more actual gameplay instead of just cutscenes that you hit buttons during. Kind of frustrating, especially because I'm kind of sick of QTE at this point. I mean, it's an old mechanic now. I feel like most games stopped putting it in there because they know people don't like them. It's not engaging, it's just annoying, and it's a bit of a shame that we're still seeing this mechanic used so much, especially on the next generation console. I mean, come on. But overall, I'm still excited for that game. It does look like, from what little gameplay they did show, that it is going to be fun. I enjoyed the PlayStation 4 version of Spider-Man, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this one. They also showed off more gameplay for Demon's Souls, which looks exactly like I thought it would. I mean, it's the same gameplay from Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, the whole Soulsborne series. And yeah, I mean, it looks gorgeous. The graphics look really good. But there's something that has made me and a lot of other people not as interested in the PlayStation 5 after this event was shown off, because including Demon's Souls and I'm sure other PlayStation first-party titles, they're also going to be on the PC. So if you're like me and you have a gaming PC already, you already own the next generation console. I own a PlayStation 5 already. I own a Series X already. So what is my reason to buy this new console if there's nothing exclusive to just the console? Because that's what an exclusive means. I hate when they say PlayStation 5 console exclusive, also available on the PC. It is not an exclusive if it's on the PC. Like, that's so frustrating that they say it like that. I mean, come on, guys. Who do you think you're fooling here? Now, I understand there are games that are not going to be on the Xbox. They're only going to be on the PlayStation 5 and PC. And there are also going to be games that are only on the Series X and PC. So if you own one console, you're not going to get the other console's games. But for me, I mean, there's no exclusives, it feels like, except for Miles Morales Spider-Man so far. I don't remember if Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever the new Horizons game is going to also be on the PC, but Sony has just come out and said that their first-party titles, a lot more of them, are going to be coming out on the PC. There are so many different publishers and developers that are going to start paying more attention to the PC because they're seeing how well these ports are doing. So while I still think I'll be getting a PlayStation 5 for review purposes and for maybe some exclusives if they exist, I'm not quite sure. I'm very baffled by all this. I'm just not as excited anymore because there are less reasons to go out and buy a PlayStation 5 if you already own a gaming PC. It's a little bit, it's just weird to me. You know, it makes me question what they're thinking and why they're doing this. Because if you look on Twitter, a lot of people under the Demon Souls thing when it was pointed out, oh, it's also on the PC. They're like, oh, well, why am I buying a PlayStation 5 now? And that's a good question. Why are you buying a PlayStation 5 now? If you already have a gaming PC, or if you buy a gaming PC, you've bought both consoles because they're all going to be on the PC. You can get Game Pass on the PC, so you can get all the Xbox exclusives day one included in that membership on your computer. I mean, it's going to be a strange generation for sure. Also, what's really strange is we don't have any confirmed pre-order dates for these systems. I don't know why Sony didn't say when you'd be able to start pre-ordering the PlayStation 5. It's kind of important to figure out when you can buy these systems. But there is a very strong rumor that it's going to be tomorrow from when this was shot. So I guess just start following me on Twitter, because I'll retweet as soon as it's available. Follow Cheap Ass Gamer, follow Wario64, follow all the game people to figure out when the hell they're available. Which is, again, muddying the waters and very frustrating that we don't know when the pre-orders are actually going up. Whereas Microsoft, I believe, has actually confirmed when you can pre-order, and they actually have a date for it, which is nice. Whereas with Sony, we don't know how many PlayStations are going to be in the United States, how many people are going to be able to get them, what their production was actually like, how many they've made, because there's reports all over the place. They're reporting like, oh, there's only 4 million. No, we don't have any millions missing that were said that are missing, so we have the full stock that was originally said. Oh, but we're also going to have 60 flights of 747s flying to the United States to make sure that people can actually get these things. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one. I don't understand how difficult it's going to be, or if I'll be able to get one at launch. Again, there's really not that many launch exclusives that I'm super excited about. Demon Souls is coming out at launch, but it might be coming out at launch on the PC as well. So hard to get excited for something I can already buy instead of buying another $500 console. There is one thing that I do have to commend Sony for big time, and that is the PlayStation Plus collection. This was probably the most exciting thing that was announced to me, at least. Not for me, because I own most of these games, but I was excited for new people coming to the PlayStation 5, people that might have had an Xbox before or weren't able to get a PS4 and are getting a PS5, or people that are now just old enough to buy PS5, or just getting into gaming. I'm very excited for these people because the PlayStation Plus collection is going to include pretty much every first-party exclusive title for the PlayStation 4, and some that aren't first-party, like Battlefield 1 was randomly included. There are a bunch of different games that are included. Look up the list. There's a ton of games that are going to be just free day one of the PlayStation 5. So when people get that system, they are already going to have a large collection of games as soon as they sign up for PlayStation Plus. So a lot of people in the comments, I can already hear you going, it's not free. It is free because you're going to get PlayStation Plus to play online anyway. So this added bonus to me is free. I understand it's technically not free, but if you're already a PlayStation Plus person like me, or if you're going to get it and you're going to play online anyway, which like most people are, it is a free add-on that is phenomenal. I mean, it comes with like 12 games or something crazy like that. It's got Bloodborne, Until Dawn, I think Resident Evil 7. We're seeing Battlefield 1, which now you have no excuse not to play with Eric and I because it's free. It's going to have The Last of Us remastered. Maybe they'll add, The Last of Us 2 later on. We don't know what this collection is going to do. A lot of people are calling it Game Pass Lite, but I would argue it's better than Game Pass because it's just there. Whereas Game Pass, you have to pay extra for. So this is just a cool little thing that PlayStation didn't have to do. They could have easily sold all of those games on the PlayStation 5 at like $20 a piece digitally, or re-released them, says, works better on PlayStation 5 or whatever the hell the Xbox Series X boxes say, enhanced for PlayStation 5. I don't know. They could have done that, but instead they're giving out these games for free, and I think that's pretty awesome. I'm really excited for a lot of people that are coming to PlayStation for the first time and are going to be able to experience a lot of really fun games for free. That's so cool. That's awesome. So again, not super exciting for me, because like I said, I own most of these games, but I'm really excited for other people that are just joining. So let me know down in the comments whether or not this showcase made you more excited or less excited for the PS5, if you think you'll be picking one up, and which one are you going to be getting and why. Of course, like the video, subscribe for more content, and as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys.